Hello, hello. Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Verbling. Hi, I'm teacher Oakley. Sorry for the little bit of a late start, but I seem to have it technologically all in order now, and I'm ready to begin, so please join me. Get your tickets and click on the button and join me here in class. We're going to look at some corny jokes. We're going to practice a little sentence structures, some basic subject, verb, object, maybe prepositional phrase. We're going to have a sentence which is scrambled, the punchline of some simple jokes, and we're going to attempt to descramble the punchline of the joke. That's the point of our class here today. Oh, look, all the same people. Hi, guys. Hello, everyone.
Hi.
I had to go get some water. I was dying of thirst. All this talking dehydrates me. Okay, guys, what we're gonna do? We're gonna read some very simple, silly jokes, and then we're gonna take turns looking at the sentence. We'll have all the words of the sentence. So you're gonna be doing two things, really. You're going to be unscrambling the words to make a clear sentence, and also you're gonna have to think about the punchline of the joke. The punchline is the last sentence that you say that makes the joke funny. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, as an example, if I'm telling a joke, by the way, I'm going to do a screen share here. All right, joke one. Hopefully you guys can see this. If I'm telling a joke, for example, I would say, the tramp says, "Excuse me, lady, you wouldn't give me 30 pence for a bun, would you?" And the woman says, "I don't know, blank." Okay, so here is the scrambled punchline. Can you guys figure this out?
Yeah, I want to look first at the bun, right?
Okay, I want to look first at the bun, or I want to look at the bun first.
First. Yeah, it's better.
It's probably better. Right. Okay, right. Silly joke. Do you get this joke, Andrew? Do you understand why this is, it's not very funny, honestly, but why it's supposed to be funny?
What is bun?
Like a roll, a round piece of bread.
Okay.
Okay.
What is P? Peso or what?
Pence. And
Pence?
British pounds, and then Americans have cents and they have pence. 100 cents is a dollar. 100 pence is a pound. Okay.
So
Anyway,
what is the meaning of this joke?
It's kind of stupid, but the tramp is asking the lady for 30 pence so he can buy a bun to eat.
Yeah,
Okay.
but first of all, to get to it, he had to buy it, right? He has to buy it.
Right. So he's asking her for 30 pence. He's not trying to sell her a bun. Do you know tramp? Are you familiar with that word?
Hobo
Like what?
drifter, right?
Yeah, hobo or a bum or something like that. Okay. The next one's kind of stupid. Let's skip that one. All right. Okay. Anne, let's try this one.
Man, will the band play anything I request? Certainly, sir. Then play 12 cards. Then tell them play 2 cards.
Not
It
exactly.
means that
Yeah.
then tell them to play cards. Then tell to them play the cards.
Almost.
Two.
Two. Where's that two go? I'll give you a hint.
Then
It's going to be an
Play them to the
infinitive
cards.
verb.
tell them to play cards.
Yes.
Right?
Then tell them.
Them to play cards. Yes.
Yes. Exactly.
It means that Bent is playing very bad.
Yeah.
He advised him instead of playing, play the card.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. And when we're unscrambling the sentence, you've got to figure out, and your difficulty was, you have to figure out which verb is really the main verb, play or tell, and to is most likely going to go with another verb to make an infinitive. So this is why you had a little difficulty there.
Mm-hmm.
That's the problem. You have to figure out which one was the main verb. Okay. Dennis. Try joke number 4.
Okay, mother. Nigel, why did you fall in that mud wearing your new trousers? Nigel, because there wasn't time to take them off.
Very good. Okay. All right. Do you understand the joke?
Yes.
Yeah, it's funny.
Okay. All right. Well, the joke is what the joke is. Yeah, he didn't have time to take off his pants. That's why. Okay. And when we tell a joke, normally, if I'm telling a joke, really, and we're sitting in a whatever coffee house or in the bar, whatever, I would say, well, the mother says angrily, Nigel, and Nigel replies, okay, like that. Anyway. Okay, Michael. Oh, you have a nice long one here.
An American visitor to Britain was a passenger in a train. After a while, he got into conversation with an Englishman sitting opposite. American, do you know that you can board a train in Texas and after traveling for 24 hours, you'll still be in Texas? Yes, I know. We have that trains. No, we have that.
No. Often when you see that has a lot of uses in English. So that can be a conjunction. That can be used like an adverb, or that can be a type of relative pronoun. So there are a lot of uses. Let me give you a clue. There you go, Dennis. Let me give you a clue. We often use a phrase like that.
We have trains in country like that.
Okay. We very close. We have trains like
we have
that.
these trains.
We have trains like that in this country too. You get
And
it?
what it means.
We
Yes,
have trains
British
like
humor.
Yeah.
Don't even try to understand it.
It is British humor. You're right. Actually, this is from a British book, so yeah, this is all British humor. Yeah. Okay. The American is bragging. He's bragging how big Texas is, which really people from Texas actually do that. Okay. And it is big. But anyway, he's bragging about how big Texas is. He's saying that you could travel on a train for 24 hours, you'd still be in Texas. And the Englishman is saying, yeah, we have bad trains as well, meaning the train is very slow. So he takes the meaning not that Texas is large, but that they have horrible train systems. Okay.
Ha ha ha.
Ha.
And
Very
Oakley,
funny.
by the way, I have a question.
Yeah.
How would you name a person from Great Britain? It's for you. It's an Englishman. It's English or British?
Bridge.
Yeah, I'd probably say a Brit or a limey. He's a limey. Or
Limey?
limey.
What is it?
Yeah. Limey is a slang for a British person. Any or any of my
No,
fellow
I've heard it.
burbling British teachers out there, they may get mad at me. A limey. Actually, this is quite interesting. The derivation of the word is interesting. British, of course, for many years were famous for their navy and exploring and obviously colonizing much of the world. British sailors, in order to avoid scurvy and diseases from vitamin C deficiencies, they would bring limes, the fruit, the little green fruit, like a little green lemon, very sour. They would bring limes because they could store limes on a trip for a very long time, and so they would store limes and eat limes eat a lime a day or whatever to avoid certain diseases that were caused from vitamin C deficiency. So around the world, they would always see British sailors eating these limes, which other people around the world didn't understand what they were doing. So they called them limeys. Or lime eaters, and then limeys eventually. Yeah, I would actually normally say he's a Brit. I would probably shorten it, use the slang version. He's British or he's a Brit.
Okay.
And it depends. If he's from Scotland, I would say he's Scottish or he's a Scot. Or he's Irish from Ireland. So it depends. He's Welsh if he's from Wales in England. I would be more specific depending on where they were, too, where they were from. Because they definitely have an amazing, Scottish people have an amazing accent, really.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, so it's very distinguishable. And Welsh people, wow, Welsh. Have you ever looked at Welsh language? Oh my, or heard someone speaking in Welsh?
Yeah,
Oh my,
it's
oh my
hard to
goodness.
understand.
It's hard, more than hard. It's impossible. It's very strange. Anyway, okay, where were we?
Oakley,
Yeah.
can you speak with British accent?
Right, mate. Hop on the bus, mate. We'll be off in a moment. A little bit. I'm not sure. It might be terrible, I think I can speak with a proper British accent. Mum, I've spilled my tea. Thank you very much. Yeah, it's kind of fun to try using different kinds of accents. It's good practice, I've been to Jamaica many times. I really love Jamaican accent. It's no problem, man. No problem for me, for you, my brother. No problem, man. Everything Irie. They don't pronounce V's. Like they pronounce like B. Anyway, moving along. Andrew.
Okay, let's do it. Mother said, "How did you get that swelling on your nose?" Child replied, I bent down to smell a rose, Mother said. It's no rose, it's rose. There is no bee in rose, child. The child replied, there was one in this. Right?
There was actually there was in this
In
one.
this one.
Yeah.
In this one, I kinda said there was one. No, there was one in this. No. There was this in one, right?
No. No, Dennis had it. There was in this one.
In this one, okay.
Yeah.
B, it means boogie, right?
It means what?
Boogie?
Boogie?
Human, yeah? No.
No. What?
Insect.
Insect. Yeah. Okay. He's talking about bee like BEE. Bee.
The
Bzz,
Right.
yeah. There was in this one. Okay. There was.
I'm kidding.
Okay, I got you. All right. There was a bee in this rose. Okay. Okay, Anne, your turn. Joke number 7.
Yeah. Fred asks, was it piece of string tied around your finger for? Bob answers, my mother put it there to remind me to post a letter for her. Fred replied, and did you post it, Bob? She forgot.
Uh-huh.
To give give it number to me.
She forgot to give it to me.
A number.
Number? I know that you. No.
No.
That's just no.
Sorry, it's not. I thought it's number.
Yeah, you are right. It's the same as the abbreviation for number. That's kind of funny. All right. You're right, but you're wrong. But you already said no, so it's no. She forgot to give it to me.
And Oakley, is it possible to make a sentence using a number? How do you think? If it would be a number, not now a number, can you create a sentence?
I'm not sure what you're asking. With number?
No. If it would be word number in this
Out of
sentence.
that?
In this, yeah. Is it possible to create a sentence?
Yeah, if instead of it was number, that would be possible.
What? Like what, Andrew? What?
Like, no, she forgot give a number to me. And instead of it, using no.
She forgot to give. Yeah, but then I would need an article. She forgot to give a number or the number to me. I would need an article to do it. But yeah, Andrew's essentially correct, but you would have to have an article. Either a number or the number. Because numbers are countable, so I would need an article, absolutely. Yeah, okay. Interesting. Anne, what do you do?
Yeah.
Do people ever do that in Ukraine? This is an old thing, and I haven't seen anybody do this since I was a child. When I was a child, my grandmother used to do this. Tie a string around her finger to remind her to do something later in the day. Of course, now people have a PDA or whatever, some kind of a device. They can program it in their cell phone, I guess. Do people ever do anything like that to remember things?
No, I didn't face this custom in Ukraine. I don't know about it.
Is there any other similar custom? Do something so that you remember something later?
No, we usually write on a small sheet of paper and save it on pocket.
Genius!
No, no, why? You usually put a little cross on your hand.
Ah, do what?
Write a little. You
Draw?
write a little cross on your hand.
Ah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay. Oh, all right. Ah, so there is something. All right, interesting. I haven't seen this in ages, really long time, but okay. Moving on. Uh, okay, next one, Dennis.
8.
Yeah, number 8. Yes.
Tom, I've just bought a pig. We're going to keep it under my bed. But what about the smell? Uh, oh, that won't mind the pig.
Other way around.
Pig won't mind that. Yeah. The
Yep,
pig
yeah,
won't mind
the
that.
pig. That's right. Oh, the pig won't mind that.
Yeah.
Haha.
Ha ha ha.
Less funny.
That's a little bit funny. Yeah. In other words, Tom stinks.
A lot.
A lot. He's worried about the pig. Okay. Yeah. Ha 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 ha. All right. Next one, Michael.
Child, Mom, remember that special plate you were always so worried I would break? Remember that special plate you were always so worried I would break?
Mhm.
Yes, why? Well, your worries are over.
Exactly.
So he breaks the
So
plate.
he broke the plate.
Yeah, broke.
No need to worry anymore. It's done. Okay. Ha ha ha. British. British humor. What can I
No,
do?
it's not so bad. It's not so bad.
Okay. All right. Not so bad. Okay. Uh, Andrew, try the next one.
The next one, Finger. Finger asked an audience member, "Do you like music?" Audience member says, "Yes." Please you no, but you please finish. No.
Close.
But please finish the song you were singing, right?
Right. Another horrible joke, but
English
referring to the
joke.
horrible singing of the singer. Right. Be careful, Andrew, with NGs. I know it's confusing.
NG.
Yeah, NG, because sometimes, like sing, you don't hear the g sound.
Singing, right? Mm-hmm.
Yeah, singing. The tongue is far back in the throat, singing, but there's no G sound. Um, it's interesting. Singer, song. You don't hear it. Okay, and many adjectives, the problem is, and it's confusing. For example, strong. There's no g sound. Strong, stronger, strongest. So in the comparative and superlative, you do hear the G. All right. So it's you have to learn the words. Often in verbs, you don't hear the G. Sing, ring. Well, thing, you don't hear it either, and that's not a verb, but sometimes you do hear it. Usually, if it ends the word, you don't hear the g. Like sing, you don't hear it. Finger in the middle of a word, you hear g sound. And so strong, stronger, strongest. So ng usually if it's in the middle of a word, you actually hear the g sound. If it's at the end, it's just Okay. Alrighty then. Hang on one moment. And yes, there's more. Oh, hooray. Okay. And
Joke number 1. Okay.
yeah.
Colin asks, in China I saw a woman hanging from a tree. Pam replied, Shanghai? Colin answers, no, just a few feet of the ground.
Off the ground.
Of
Yeah.
the ground, yeah.
Okay. Yes, perfect. No, just a few feet off the ground. Ha ha ha. Okay. I really like the way, by the way. Anne, do you ever tell jokes?
Ever told?
Yeah, do
Yeah,
you ever?
certainly.
Okay. Well, you're
I
good
think
at. Well, not everybody. Some
I
people.
think every people heard some joke.
Yeah, no. Everybody's heard a joke, yeah, but some people tell jokes and some people never tell jokes.
I
But
don't know people who never told jokes.
really, I do.
Yeah.
They're very, very, very boring people. Very serious people. Yeah, okay. All right, and my point is that you tell the joke correctly. Colin says, Pam replies, Colin answers. That's the way we would actually speak it if we were speaking the joke to someone. That's my point. And this is another type of British humor where you have a word that sounds like something else. Shanghai sounds like, did she hang high? This kind of makes fun of the fact that we reduce speech, particularly with short phrases like did ya, did you, did she hang high, Shanghai. In English, that would be very common to reduce pronunciation. So, and we make fun of that from time to time. Okay, Dennis, try the next one.
Passenger, single to Manchester, please. That'll be £9.50. Change at Crewe? Yeah? What is it?
Change at Crewe. Crewe is a place.
Crewe. Okay, Crewe. I'll change here, if you don't mind.
I'll very close. You skip 2 words. I'll have my change here, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have my change here, if you don't mind. Do you understand this? What the problem is? Yeah.
Change, yeah.
Change at Crewe. Okay.
Change a place, and change.
Exactly. Change.
Yeah.
Change money.
Money, yeah.
Coins for bills or whatever. Yeah. Okay. That's it. All right. Okay. Michael, you're next.
2 men were sitting on the bank of a river in Africa, dangling their feet.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Of a river in Africa, dangling their feet in the water. Suddenly, one let out a yell, and the other said, "What's the matter? A crocodile has just bitten off one of my feet." "Which one? How would I know?" came the reply. "Those crocodiles look same old to me."
Close. Basic idea.
Those
crocodiles.
Those crocodiles all look the same to me.
That's it. Very good. Those crocodiles all look the same to me. Ha ha ha. Okay.
What it
Okay.
means? What it means? Those crocodiles.
Those crocodiles. Well, a crocodile. A crocodile here. So we don't know which one. So we can assume, because we see a crocodile has just bitten off one of my feet, we can assume that there's more than one crocodile. So one of the crocodiles bit off his foot. So he doesn't, which one, he means which, obviously, which foot, yes. But the other bonehead says that those crocodiles, the group, those crocodiles look the same to me. Okay. Yeah, all right, all right. Okay. Andrew, try this next one here. Whoops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Best-selling author. It seemed to me, after 15 years of full-time writing, that I was absolutely hopeless and had no talent at all for writing. Interviewed asked him, "So what did you do? Decide to give up writing?" "Oh no. By that time I was too famous."
Yeah. Or far too famous.
Far too famous, okay.
Yeah. Which is an English construction we often use. I was far too famous. Okay. By that time, I was far too famous. Ha ha. Okay. Very silly. Far too. Okay, so when we want to exaggerate something, by that time I was far too tired. By that time I was far too intoxicated. Whatever. Common phrase to really exaggerate something. Okay. Anne, your turn.
It's the difference between British and American humor, yes?
What's
Sure.
that?
No, never mind. Okay.
All right. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
First woman says, every week my aunts and uncles and cousins come over and we'll sit around and make sweaters. Second woman asks, that's nice. First woman replies, yes, we are very. What is knit? I don't know.
Knit. Well, that's the crux of this joke.
That's a verb, right?
Yeah, it can be yes. Yes, it is a verb. It means when. Okay. When you make a sweater by yourself without a machine, the action that you must do, you must knit. You use thread and a needle, or you use two needles, right? You knit. Yeah. Okay, so.
I tried
yes.
to guess.
Okay, try.
So, is it verb, yeah, in this sentence?
Well,
No.
actually, no, it's not. It's being used as an adjective in this sentence.
Ah, that's the deal.
This is hard because it's
very closely knit family.
That's it.
Yeah.
Which is actually
we are very.
Oops, sorry.
Closely knit family.
Yeah.
I see.
We're a very closely knit family, which is an idiom. If you're a close knit family, it means that you're all very close to each other. You share things, whatever. Maybe you all live in the same house. It's kind of an idiom. So this is what we call a pun, because we have close knit, ha ha ha, and they're making sweaters. So to knit is to when the action you do when you with yarn and needles and you make a sweater. And by the way, and it's sweater, okay? Pronunciation, not sweeter. Sweater. Yeah.
Sweater. Like jackets.
Yeah. Well, wool sweater. Yeah, like a jacket, but there's usually no buttons and or no zipper. Like a heavy shirt is a sweater.
Okay.
Yeah. But you wear it in the fall, you wear a sweater to stay warm. Okay, so that is called a pun, by the way. When we have a word that has two different meanings, or perhaps even a combination of words that sound like another word. So it can be taken to mean two different things. Okay. This next one is, okay. Dennis, it has one line on the bottom of a page, so start with this one.
First man, when you're losing your hair at the...
Okay.
At the front, it means you're a great thinker. And when you're losing your hair at the back, it means you're a great lover. Second man, but I'm losing my hair in the front and the back. That means that means you're
well, hey, not your.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got it. That means you think you are a great lover.
Exactly. Okay. That means you think you're a great lover. I actually kind of like this joke. It's kind of funny. That means you think you're a great lover. Not that you are one. Okay. Here's a funny one. Michael, joke number 7.
Can you spell blind bird? Yes. Blind bird? Wrong. It's blndbrd. BLNDBRD. If
Conditional. Okay.
if it wouldn't.
Nope.
No. If it had, right?
Yes, if it had.
If it had. Be blind.
Yeah, nope. It's going to be a conditional statement. So if
it
something,
had
then
eyes,
it would. Yeah.
right?
Yes, that's right. If it had 2 eyes. Right.
It wouldn't.
Where is word eyes?
Eyes. I apostrophe S. Eyes like the letter I.
But who writes eyes with I apostrophe S? who writes like that? Eyes, I know, is E.
Anybody.
Y-E.
If I'm gonna say today in class we're gonna pronounce B's. Okay, I don't mean B's like bzzz. That's the way I would have to actually write it. Today in class, we're going to pronounce bees. Bumblebee. Okay. Alliteration. Bumblebee. Basketball. Because that's the way I would have to write it if I'm actually talking about plural of a letter. That's actually that's correct in English. That's correct spelling.
So
But,
the meaning that's about letter they speak or what?
yeah, they're right. So here we go. It's another pun. Okay. If it had two eyes, it wouldn't be blind.
Okay.
Clear.
The funniest joke I need to write down to say to all my friends. We'll have fun time.
Okay.
Fun time.
Okay. All right. If it had two eyes, it wouldn't be blind.
You know, exists a joke contest of jokes, the funniest jokes. I can send this joke. Maybe I will win $1 million.
Okay. Good luck with that. All right. Okay. Andrew, try the next one here.
Okay, let's try. Son says, Dad, where was I born? Dad, in London. Son, where were you born? Father, in Sydney. And where was Mom born? In Copenhagen. Son. Son, isn't it right?
Yes.
No, isn't it? Isn't it that mad?
No.
Amazing.
No.
Isn't it amazing?
Isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing that all we met up, right?
Not quite.
No, we all.
Back. You've got one inversion there.
Isn't it amazing? We all.
Well, in this case, that is a.
That's up, right?
In this case, isn't it amazing that?
Isn't it amazing that we all met up?
Up. There you go.
Okay.
Yeah. We all met. Okay. In this case, that is a conjunction. Its function in this sentence is to join two phrases. Isn't it amazing? And we all met up. Isn't it amazing that we all met up?
Sorry, what is the specific meaning of met up? Why not only met? What is it?
Okay. Good question. Isn't it amazing that we all met? It would really have pretty much the same meaning. That's a very good question, though, Anne. And this comes up a lot with phrasal verbs. To meet up. We're going to meet up at the mall. What is the difference between that and we're going to meet at the mall? Very, very little, to tell you the truth, Anne. It makes the verb a little stronger. This is actually quite common. Clean and clean up. If your mom tells you to clean your room, well, you know what she wants. If she tells you to clean up your room, it just makes it a little stronger. Actually, very common. Clean up. There's a lot with up. Clean up, meet up. Usually we use meet up when we're talking about a group of people. If it's just me and you meeting at the mall, I would say, Anne, let's meet at the mall at 3 o'clock. If it's all of us here in the class, let's all meet up at the mall. I'm much more likely to say meet up. Just quite naturally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Okay. All right. Good enough. All right. Isn't it amazing we all met up? Okay. And Anne, you have the next one here.
Yeah. A man goes to visit his friend in hospital. His friend is covered from head to foot in bandages. Man asks, "What happened?" A friend answers, I went through a plate glass window." Man replies, uh, "Good
Think.
thing,
Mm.
yes. Good thing
You went
you were wearing bandages."
Mm.
those.
Yeah, those bandages.
Those bandages, yes.
Those bandages. Bandages.
Bandages.
Yeah, good thing you were wearing those bandages. Okay. Yeah, this is a little bit funny. Yeah,
And stupid.
and stupid. Yes. British humor is sometimes kind of stupid. Okay, I kind of like that one actually. All right, one more time. Oh, I like this one too. Dennis, here you go.
A Scotsman was going across the Forth Bridge on a train, and he hadn't bought a ticket. The inspector refused to believe that he'd lost it, but the Scotsman stuck to his history. Eventually, the inspector lost his temper, picked up the Scotsman's suitcase, and threw it into the water below. "Oh, come on," said the Scotsman. "Oh, just..."
Oh.
Yes. Very long sentence.
Yeah, it's okay. Take your time.
Just believe me.
Mm.
Um,
Just because.
Just because, yes, a very common collocation. Just because. Mm-hmm.
You.
Okay. Yes.
Let's
just
give Dennis time to think it.
Yeah. Give him a minute.
Because
It's a
it's
hard one.
a difficult one.
It's probably the hardest one. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know.
Okay. All right. And let's do it as a group then. What do you think? Just because you.
You.
You
Need.
believe.
Well, actually,
You
think
don't.
about. You don't believe. Okay.
You don't believe. Yeah.
Right. Context. Think
Just
about it.
just because you don't believe.
Yes.
Me.
Just because you don't believe me, comma.
What is we?
Yeah, what is it?
We.
Oui.
No.
It's French for yes. No.
We.
We. Kidding. No. We. W-E-E. Means tiny or little, small.
Oh, yeah. I had this word.
Yeah.
Just
Class,
because.
yeah. Scottish one.
Yeah, it is
Little.
often used by Scotsmen. Yes, that's correct. Okay. All right.
There is. Next.
We brother.
We brother probably. Okay. Just because you don't believe me.
There is.
My wee brother. Mother. You need to murder my wee brother. I don't know what it means. But
Okay. Just because you don't believe me, there's no need.
oh, yeah.
There's no need to murder my wee brother or my little brother. Okay. So there you go. So the Scotsman didn't have a ticket, and the conductor or inspector refused to believe he lost it. The inspector got mad, threw the suitcase, and then the Scotsman said, hey, just because you don't believe me, there's no need to kill my brother. Meaning, his brother was in the suitcase, of course.
Yeah.
He was
I got
smuggling He was smuggling his brother. Okay.
Smuggling through the board.
Through the border. Yeah, or what onto the train. Whatever. Okay, very silly jokes. Do any of you guys? We have 4 or 5 minutes. Do any of you guys know any jokes?
The silly because this little brother had a ticket in the suitcase.
No, he put his brother in the suitcase.
Well, yeah, the Scotsman was angry
Yeah,
because
but the brother had the ticket. Okay.
No.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Perhaps he did. But the Scotsman actually bought a ticket for himself, but not for his brother. That's the problem. The Scotsman really did lose his ticket, is what's funny. But he never bought a ticket for his brother. Anyway, do any of you guys have a joke that you would like to share?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah, go ahead.
Perhaps this British funny story as well. You know, how during the second World War, the Hitler was preparing for going to Russian border, and his supporter, how can I say, a person who gives some advices to
advisors.
Advisors, yeah, and his advisors said him, you know, Hitler, when Napoleon, right? Napoleon.
Yeah.
When Napoleon tried to conquer Russia, and in the final battle he put red clothes just because not red stings, not stings, yes, stains, because of he didn't want somebody see red stains on his clothes. Then Hitler says, "Give me brown trousers." Got it?
Yeah.
You got it.
I did get it. Yeah.
Guys, what about you?
Did you guys get that?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Napoleon wore a red uniform so that the enemy wouldn't see the blood, like that, right? Yeah. Hitler said, "Give me brown trousers." That's pretty good. I like that. That's pretty funny. Anybody else got a joke? Ann or Dennis or Michael?
How about you,
Oakley? I just
all Russian speakers here, and maybe you could tell us another story about Russians abroad.
No, I can't. I don't know any.
Come on.
Ann, do you have one? I don't have one. I mean, I have stupid jokes, but they're very stupid. I'd rather hear. Ann, do you have a joke?
I just read a very wee joke. Yeah, some interview asked a patriarch of our church. Do you understand me? Patriarch.
Yeah. Pastor or priest? Like
Pope.
Main pastor.
Oh, okay. Got it.
Main Pope. Do you believe in God? And he answers, only at work.
Okay.
That works?
I get it.
Only at work.
Only at work.
Sorry. I couldn't hear you properly. Say one more time, please.
Interviewer asks patriarch of the church, do you believe in God? And he answers, yes, only at work. During his work.
Okay. Now I got it, yeah.
Okay. That's a good one. That's kind of funny.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you call, here's another pun. What do you call a deer? No, I'm sorry. I messed it up. There you go. Okay. I totally messed up the joke. Hey, Dennis or Michael, do you have a last joke? We've only got seconds left anyway. Actually.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna have to give
Yeah,
you
I know only inappropriate jokes. This is not
inappropriate
for.
jokes.
Yeah, it's not for this
Yeah.
case.
Okay.
And we have
Well,
Anne here, so it's
that's right.
impossible to.
We might have children viewing. Okay. Any case, we are out of time. So it goes. So it goes.
Thank you for the class, Oakley. It was
Okay.
awesome.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Funny.
Another silly class coming up in an hour. Not now, but an hour from now. I'll be back. Maybe I'll see you guys later. All right.
See you.
Thank
Bye
you.
bye.